Right.
What's up?
So that's our third guest today. That's Keit Nurga, and well, he's interesting in many ways. One of the ways is he has been climbing forever. I guess
much, yeah.
almost in terms of Estonian climbing.
15 years.
Yeah,
15 years.
quite a lot. Well, you can see it on that wall where the speed records of like every year. Keit
Pretty
is
much,
like
yeah.
there, like 90% of the names is Keit.
Yeah. That's my first home wall, so yeah. Been
Yeah.
here, practiced a lot, so.
Well, that's why we're here as well in Rakvere. Actually, when we just were starting to do the Climbing.ee website, we wrote that, and soon there also is going to be speed climbing wall, and now this speed climbing wall is done behind us, and so there's going to be competitions here as well soon.
Yeah. 2 weeks now.
Yeah, 2 weeks now.
Two.
So you can also climb the speed wall in Estonia now.
Yeah, finally. Took some years, but
Yeah.
it's
Well,
finally happened.
To be fair, there was always like traditionally speed climbing comps in Rakvere as well, but they were
because
a bit
it was the highest wall in Estonia quite some long time before Hiiumaa came. So Hiiumaa took our place so in the highest wall, but speed wall competition are tradition here, yeah.
But I guess first of all, you can explain us what's the difference between those previous ones and the ones which are going to be held in 2 weeks with the proper wall.
So in traditional way in Rakvere we did like just put some chugs, all 2 routes, only chugs. So only 2 route setters saw the route, and before the comp, like we came here in the morning. That's the first time we saw the speed climbing route. So, but each year it was really different. Sometimes it was only straight line. Sometimes it was like an S or snake. So it depended on the route setters. And now it's regulated speed wall.
So yeah, it's pretty much the speed wall you're going to see anywhere in the world. The same holes with the absolutely identical 2 routes.
Yeah.
And well, this wall is a bit lower than it should be. I guess it was said like 1.5 meters lower.
Yeah.
Than the
original one is 15 meters. This is 12 meters. The route is 10, I think.
But do you know if the structure is as well, like this whole structure, do you kind of buy it as a set,
You mean
like a standard set, the wall itself and
the wall, the metal work behind that wall? I made it. I welded it in my previous work. So we had like joonestati põhimõtteliselt.
drawn.
Yeah, they draw it in the computer, and we ordered the metal, and then I welded together. So, and veneer is from CNC. So it's, I think, if I'm not wrong, it was like 0.2 millimeters of like plus minus, like it was so little, so we had to do it on CNC workstation.
And the holes, I guess, are kind of the speed climbing package.
Yeah, holes are in the package, 2 sets. Yeah.
Do you know if there's going to be like this button working on the competition?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We have 2 black push buttons, so they are working in the competitions.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, there are ropes here now, but on the competition, there probably is going to be the auto belay.
Yeah, auto belay is going to be in the competitions. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, why it's interesting to talk to Keit as well is because 2 years in a row, well, I guess not in a row, but you've been going to all sorts of international competitions. But you've been there twice, I guess. One was...
Yeah, it was before COVID. I went with Rasmus and Maxim and Anna. We went to München to compete in World Cup games or something like that. I don't really.
Yeah, I think it was like the World Cup, and
and
the latest one was a World Championship.
Yeah, and we went there, 4 of us. We competed there. It was super fun. In Olympic Stadium was the whole setup, so we had a lot of fun. It was like really good stage to climb.
But can you say what's the difference between those two, the cup and the championship?
The organization is so much different. When I went to the Bern to World Cup, there was like we had the isolation zone was so much better than in München, but I don't think so. It was like the time difference because, or I don't know, maybe it was, but isolation zone in World Cup was so much better. There was like whole wall of new holes and everything. We had like apples, bananas, Red Bulls, coffee, you name it, we had it there. So, and we had fingerboards, everything, and even the massage table was there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we have to do it for Estonian competitions as well.
So yeah, it was like I went there like 6:45 to isolation. I was pretty much the first one. Before me was Japan guys in there. They were already warmed up, climbing, did everything, like climbed the spray walls and everything. It was super fun to watch, like top climbers climb. It was like, whoa! I'm like.
Did you have a chance to see a lot of people climb when you were competing yourself?
Like the routes, the qualification routes.
Yeah.
Not so.
How does it go? How does this competition go? What's the sequence?
Like before, like in Friday, there is team meetings. They are giving out like every bit information for next day. When is the isolation time starts, when it's gonna end, when the competition starts, when it's gonna end, and so on and so on. And isolation started, I think, 6:30, and then at 7:30, I think. It was kind of in that spot. So every competitor had to come isolation zone, had to give out her phone, watches, AirPods, everything. And the coaches who came there also did the same. So the isolation zone was phone free and everything free. And just you chill there till your competition time starts. But the pressure in there, you know, like the qualification routes were behind me, so I didn't see the wall, but I heard the crowd shouting, "Wow, yeah!" When the first top level climbers went there, no, I think every top level climber like topped or something like that, and the crowd just went crazy. Wow! Everybody applauded and everything. It was like pressure was on. Like, God damn, there is so much people behind us. And if the call time was there, I had to sit on the bench to hear my name, to call out, and so on, so on. Then the blood pressure started to rise, adrenaline started to rise, everything. It was, but if I went to the wall, climbed 2 times, then my like adrenaline rush went away. I was like, okay, I'm here now. I have to climb, give my best. So it was like good experience. But I didn't see a lot of guys to climb because there was like ranking space because the first climbers who went to the qualification rounds were the top level climbers, so I didn't see how they climbed. I saw the after me climbers, so it was like world ranking based going to the wall.
How many routes were there in the qualification?
5, and 5 out of like 4 routes were dynamic.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's kind of the style of the bouldering comps nowadays.
And really hard routes. I went, I think it was the 3rd route. There was massive holes. I went there, I was like, what the hell I have to do? Like, it was big negative. I was like, how do you even start that route?
But I guess, like, if we say we're taking Kivi as an example, there aren't that many competition style routes in there. It's kind of, the style is really different.
Yeah, but let's hope sometime we have the competition routes. Let's hope so. But the competition's routes are very different than here.
Well, is it how easy it is to train for the competition in here if the routes are so different?
For Estonian competitions, it is really easy to train because you know the route setters, you know the route setter style and everything. But right in the 18 is coming the Kivi competition. I think there is very different style because the Steve is coming and some Finnish guys are coming. So it's gonna be a lot of different styles, I think, and I hope.
Oh yeah.
But for that, it's hard to train because you don't know the guys and you don't know what's the go-to routes are from them. So it's really hard to train, just to train your fingers strong and hope for the best.
Yeah. But I guess in Kivi as well, in the finals, there are always some like really dynamic routes. At the, well, for the finals at least.
Yeah.
Well, for the all sorts of World Cups, how do you even get there? I mean, well, let's start from not even from like the training side, but
it's if I want to go next year EFC competition, I have to redo my EFC license through Estonian Climbing Federation. So they will redo my license. So I am able to climb those competitions, and then I will find the best, like for me, the best competition or the timeline or something like that. And last year it was easier because, well, I was the only one who wanted to go. So I was like, yeah, I wanted to go there. And then was the Climbing Federation president was Tarmo Kiik. So he hit me up like, oh, you want to go there? Yeah, okay, let's sign me up. And then the training began. Oh, not the training, but the preparation or something like that. Because if you are going for the first time EFC competition, you don't know what to expect there. So
yeah, I guess.
It was, even for me, the slab dynamic move was like, whoa, I haven't done those moves or something like that. So it's.
But did you do a lot of training specifically for the competitions?
I did my regular trainings. I didn't do like nothing special for it, but I just trained myself with my trainer, who is coming to Estonia also.
Well, do you think that now you know the style of the competitions more or less, will you change your training plan somehow? Or is it just the same?
I'm trying, like, I'm trying to do the dynamic moves more, more precision moves, something like that. So there wasn't many crimps in the competitions. So it's only dynamic moves. So, but they're like very like 4 moves in one sequence. Like it's in Kivi and all over Estonia. I haven't seen those moves.
Well, we can start from, like, if you look at the holds in the competitions, they're usually, as you said, they're not like small, tiny holds. They're huge of features, huge slabby features, and we don't even really have that many holds like that in Kivi, for example.
I know why, because they are really expensive. Expensive too. So.
And you kind of need a lot of space on the wall as well. Like those roots take a lot of space.
And
it's a bit hard to.
It's hard to do maybe one route, but for the whole gym, it's like not so good plan. So.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's nice to be going to those competitions.
Yeah.
Because at least the qualification routes are kind of usual, but the routes from the finals, it's really fun to try afterwards.
But in competition talking, it's best to go to the many competitions to get different styles and different routes that are styles.
But I guess you have to as well get used to, as you said, the stress and adrenaline. Just because the first times you kind of don't really know what's going to happen. And I guess it kind of interferes a lot. The stress.
The adrenaline rush and everything like that. It's like your mind is off somewhere else. So the stress is big in competitions.
Do you think you will ever go to some other style competitions, like not only bouldering but sport or speed climbing?
I want to try the combination climbing, the lead and bouldering. That's gonna be interesting. I want to try that.
Well, unfortunately in Tallinn there's not like that much.
The lead wall situation in all over Estonia it's getting better, but
but right now it's not perfect. I guess you have to go to Finland to
pretty much
properly train. Because Christina as well, you don't really have that many routes in there. And it's like it's not a perfect wall. The features are kind of.
But
it's hard to train there.
But Tartu is building one, so.
Well, I haven't seen the one. I really want to see what it's going to be like.
I've been once in there, the building. It was like, wow, it's going to be awesome.
I hope somebody's going to build one in Tallinn as well.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Because even the one in Hiiumaa, it's actually a pretty nice wall because it's like so long. You really can train the endurance. It's not like it doesn't have overhangs or
but endurance for endurance training, it's
perfect. It's absolutely massive. So what are your competition plans for next year?
Next year, right now I'm planning to go. Let's see. It decided in December after the Tartu competition. Let's see. But the Euro Cup is like two or one competition is like in the list. So let's hope so. Let's hope I will go there.
You were saying something about your trainer. Who is that? And
my trainer is Mikhail Kochakov. So it's he's from Lithuania and badass climber. So he's coming to Estonia also, and will compete in Kivi. In Kivi competition. So it's gonna be.
But how does it work if he lives in a different country?
Messenger. He sends me a plan, like week-long plan. So I have to constantly train every day, and after my week is done, I send the field report back to him. He will watch it, makes comments, makes like changes a little bit, and I do it like 4 weeks, the same plan, but every week the weight ratio is going up, so it's getting week by week harder, and then it's gonna be like rest week. It's like deload week, deload week. So it's like only climbing. It's like nothing special, but we need deloads. So, and there is after deload weeks, it's gonna be new plan, and so on.
Well, first of all, do you do a lot of training which is not climbing, just like general physical training?
Yeah. Right now, I have 3 times a week is climbing. One climbing is like, right now, one climbing day is like 30 minutes climbing, and after that is like fitness gym.
Okay.
Yeah, physical training. And
also, it's like mostly physical training.
Yeah. Really. And 2 other days are finger days, fingerboard, beast makers, and 1 day is cardio day. So the plan is like, it depends on the month and week. So.
And I guess before the competition, you kind of have some rest time.
Yeah. Before comps, usually have like 2 days rest, like nothing, no climbing, no physical training.
But before that, you kind of train to the full extent.
Oh yeah,
rest for 2 days.
Before the 2 rest days, the training is so tiring and exhausting. It's he will bring your A game to the top, like, and then it's rest 2 days or 3 days. It depends on the competitions, and then it's climbing day, full on, 100% on
Do
the
you
wall.
have any longer periods of rest?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. It's like all day is something to train.
Oh, it sounds pretty intense.
Yeah.
And do you only train in Kivi?
Yeah, mostly because I will give my youngsters the training lessons, so I'll be there like most of my time. So.
Do you often go to Finland, for example?
I haven't been months in there, but let's see what the future brings. I want to go there. There is competition, so maybe.
Yeah, I guess it's really fun to go there, but in terms of when you're preparing for, when you've got like a strict training plan, it makes more sense just to.
Yeah, but if you want to go the night like weekend 1 day to go climbing in Finland or Latvia or something ever else, so it's I'm gonna write Mihail. It's like, oh, I will go Finland or some place else. It's like, okay, cool, go there, climb all day, and continue plan after that. So he makes. There is a lot of communication between me and Misha. So.
Do you do any outside climbing?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. This summer I was in Estonia on the rocks a little bit, but it was nothing special.
But I guess if you're preparing for an indoor competition, then outdoor climbing is like really different.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense to do it a lot.
I'm really indoor guy myself because I want to compete and to be like idol for my youngsters. So I hope I'm doing good job in that.
Are you going to be resting before the Kivi competitions, or Kivi competitions is like more chill out?
No, I think the Kivi competition is maximum effort, and I think it is like two rest days. I think so. It's
All right.
It's gonna be that. But in speed climbing, I don't know. Let's see. I think 1 day rest or half train.
Are you actually going to be training for speed climbing?
I really hope so. I have to make the time for that.
Yeah.
Because I live in Rakvere, so I can come here and just climb.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. I have to do this as well. I mean, if you've never done speed climbing, there's no chance you're gonna win anything when you just come to the competition and try it. Especially, in the previous ones where all the routes were kind of different, then you had a chance because nobody knew the route precisely.
Yeah.
But in here, the route is the same, and I mean, you just have to learn all the moves.
Yeah. And you, as yourself, climbed today. How was it?
Oh, it was actually, it's like really interesting, and I've climbed this route before, but not that many times. And you can see when I just came here the first time, I tried to like speed climb it. It was, I think, around like 40 seconds or something, really long time. And by the end of it, it was like 11, 12 seconds. So like even one training it gives you like a
lot of leveling up.
Yeah, it gives you a huge advantage for the competitions.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit about just the history. As you said, you've been climbing for 15 years. And how did it start? How did you start climbing?
My brother was a climber before me, but if I came here, my brother ended climbing career and I started just. So in the starting point, it was just only climbing all the routes, just every hold I can get, just climbing. Then and years went by, and the community here was awesome, and they did we went to food trips, canoeing, everything like that. So it was all around fun. So, and then I started a little bit more climbing, like leveling up, so on, so being in the competition walls, so on. And the years have been flying. But when I started, I was 10 years old, so I was a little guy. So I was like really small, really, non-muscle, nothing. I was like, I want to climb. So,
but now do you think that you've got a really precise training plan? Do you progress much more than before?
Yeah. If you have like training plan, you have to be disciplined, and I think myself, I don't see the leveling up, but if I send videos to the trainer, he will give me feedback. So it's always, not always, but most of the time positive. So I'm leveling little by little, but it's not like huge level up. It's like little by little. So in the beginning, the leveling up was like huge, but now it's like little by little.
Yeah. The better you get, the harder it is to kind of become even better. Damn, I had the question. I got it now. So like we were talking a lot about the competitions being stressful, and actually like the training plan being, you have to be disciplined and stuff like that. So like it sounds like a pretty hardcore plan, a lot of which takes a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
So what motivates you to train for the competitions and to train that hard?
These youngsters. Yeah, really, these youngsters. Because if I'm not on my A game in the competitions, so my youngsters training program is like, but you're not a really good climber. We climb better than you or something like that. Yeah. So I'm motivated by that. I have to be like, I have to climb really hard, train myself really hard to show my youngsters, like, you have to always train, progress, leveling up, everything.
And why are you interested in going to the competitions, the world competitions?
As we joked about in Bern with Kristina, we are like pioneers of this sport in Estonia. We have to like make way for the young generations. They will see, yeah, these guys went there, did something, but okay, didn't get the first place, but they went anyway. So trying to motivate the Estonian community to go outside UFC competitions, train harder, see a lot of people, top level athletes, so on, get new contacts, so on. So it's my like mission to go to the competition, show Estonia, show Estonian community. You can go outside Estonia to compete.
Oh yeah. And well, we're talking a lot about the youth training. Yeah. So you're a trainer in the doing the training sessions in Kivi as well. Can you speak a bit about that?
I'm doing 2 times in a week. I'm training my young generation to be better. So it's a little bit hard, but hey, they motivate me as well. So.
Well, that's kind of interesting because I think it's might be the first time when we actually have like youth training with a really kind of precise plan as well.
Yeah, we are in Kivi Rannimisklubi. We are trying to like put year-round plan together. So like 1 week is that, 1 week is that. So, but my plan is like like my training plan, 4 weeks of one training, then rest week, then 4 weeks another training. That's my plan, and I'm always asking about competitions. So who wants to go competitions, so on. So then I make for them a little bit, make the plans, renew the plans for them to train them a little bit more for the competitions.
Are they going to a lot of competitions? How often do they go?
I think pretty much all the Estonian competitions, they are spot on. Like I have like 4 of the group who want to climb and compete. So they're like pretty much all the time is here to compete.
Have they been somewhere outside?
Yeah, they've been in Riga, just mini Utopia. They went with Tartu Rannimistehas team. They went there, and they went another competition in Riga, Wolf competition, I think, was something for just young climbers. And we haven't been in Finland competitions, But
well, Latvia always had really good climbers, I guess they have youth training as well. Like separate programs. So how are Estonian youth? How strong are they compared to Latvian ones?
We are a little bit behind, but we are making them stronger. So.
But I guess we kind of only just started as well.
Yeah, so like 2 years ago, like we had trainings, but not on that level. Like you have like training plan. So in Latvia, I think there is many years of experience for these guys.
Yeah.
But we have just learning to do the training plans and so on. So
And I guess you have to kind of build the training plan around the competitions.
Yeah.
Because it's like really important. It's
Yeah.
like, well, it's a good training as well.
But if there is like bouldering competitions, I don't really change the plan. I'm just going with the flow and training plan. What's the in training plan? So, but if there is some lead climbing or speed climbing, then we have to do something else a little bit.
And how does a training plan for youth? How is it different from, for example, your training plan?
They're a little bit more fitness gym style, like group training, like abs, pull-ups, so on, because their overall strength is a little bit lower than the climbing strength. They're climbing really well, but sometimes they just power is missing from the some moves. So it's like I have to train them like more pull-ups, more squats, so on, like build up physical strength. It's for them it's a lot of physical strength training.
And well, do you know how many? So there are actually quite a lot of different groups. Do you know how many groups are there, like children's groups in Kivi? Yeah.
Oh, I know the starting point of age. It's 3 years old of age until 17, I think. All the age are like covered with trainers.
So yeah, just for you to know, Keit is not the only trainer. There are actually like loads of trainers now, loads of groups, loads of age groups.
Yeah,
and it's becoming really serious.
Oh yeah,
lately.
We have. I think we have to train more trainers to in Tallinn because the kids and are just showing up, wants to climb. So we are like massively in low of trainers, so we have to train more trainers.
Oh yeah, that's actually quite good.
Yeah,
it's quite an interesting time.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess my last question is, what are your training goals for the next year? For
training
like
goals.
In terms of like grades you want to climb and things you want to do.
Right now, I don't know if I have like the grades goal, but I want to like polish my techniques, like jumping technique, crimps. I want to polish my moves more than climbing higher grades. I think it's like a little bit better for me to polish my like footwork, handwork, especially mind games. Like if your hands are pumped, can you go on or just fall off? How do you control your mind to climb? In my training plan right now, there is like very intensive training, like 45 minutes of climbing and no rest. And it's rest time is jump ropes. So you have to like, your mind is tired, your hands are tired, every body, every muscle is tired. Then you look your schedule. Oh, I have 3 more sets to go.
Oh yeah, and like, how is it doing this stuff? Not as, you know, when you also have like a proper separate job and.
Oh yeah, it's hard. It's I just changed my like welding job to wind turbine technician job. So I'm in the new job. I'm in there. I'm really tired after the workday. Then I will go to Tallinn, train my youngsters and train myself. So it's a really long day.
Oh yeah. Well, it sounds like you actually have to have like a lot of motivation to do that stuff.
The big difference, I think, for top athletes and us, we have like paying jobs.
Yeah.
We don't have the luxury to just climb and live off the sponsors or competitions. So it's a really big difference for us.
Do you think we'll ever have like professional climbers in Estonia?
Let's hope so. I really hope so. Like,
Yeah.
me, I don't think I will be in the top level, but I really hope my younger generations who I train are becoming top athletes.
Okay. Well, thanks for agreeing to the interview.
It's a pleasure.
It is quite interesting. It was really nice to climb on the new wall.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward for the competitions. And I guess
we will compete together in here.
yeah. That's why I want to come here and train several more times at least before the competition.
Yeah.
But yeah, and for everybody else, check out the new speed wall.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, see you on the training or on the competition.